Hello guys, in this video let us see how to find the square root of a number very easily in a snap. How do you find the square root of a number usually? So we have this number here 441. So by using conventional method 2 2s are 4, remainder is 0 and it's 41. Adding 2 it's 4. 41 once, 41 and remainder is 0. So the square root of this number 441 is 21. But as the number becomes bigger and bigger, this process becomes quite laborious and also time consuming. So we need a method which consumes less time and also it should be simple in operation. So today we'll see that method. For that you need to know squares from 1 to 30. So these are the squares from number 1 to 30. So if you observe these squares from 1 to 10, these follow a specific pattern. For example, now you see the square of 1 is 1. That means any number which has 1 in its units place will have its square ending with 1. And for 2 it is 4. For 3 it is 9. For 4 it is 6. For 5 it is 5. And for 6 again it ends with 6. That means for 2 and 6 the last digit is 6. The numbers which have 2 or 6 in their unit place will have its square ending with 6. And for 7 it is 9 and it is also similar to 3. That means 3 and 7 units place will have the squares ending with 9. And for 8 and 2 it is 4. For 9 and 1 it is 1. And the numbers which have 10, that is 0 in its units place, will have its square ending with 0. So as this is true, its vice versa must be true too. That means any perfect square which has 1 in its units place must be having its square ending with either 1 or 9. Similarly, for 4 it should be either 2 or 8. And for 9 it is either 3 or 7. For 6 it is either 4 or 6. For 5 it is 5, and for 0 it is 0. This is the basic concept which we apply in this method. Now let us see a few examples. Now we have to find the square root of this number 6084. First of all, we have to divide this number into two parts. The last two digits are one part and rest of the number is another part. If you want to find the cube root of a number, you will make the last three digits as one part and the rest of the number as another part. We'll see about finding the cube roots in another video. Now we will pattern ourselves to the square root. Now we'll find the square root of this number. So this is first part, this is second part. As we have seen here, any number which is ending with perfect square ending with 4 will have its square root ending with either 2 or 8. So the last digit is 2 or 8. Anything can be possible. So, and again, now if you see 60 lies between 7 square and 8 square. 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64. So it lies between 49 and 64. But we have to always consider the least number, because if you consider 8 for example, and if you take 80 square, 82 or 88 square, for example, take 80 square. 80 square is 6400, which is greater than this number. So you have to always take the least value. So the first one is 7. So how do you find if the last digit is 2 or 8? For this you have to do a small comparison. Now this is called let us 60. You take 60. You have to compare 60 with and also 7 into its next number. 7 plus 1, it is 56. Let us call this as product, and let us call this as number. So if number is greater than product, then you have to consider the larger value. And if number is less than product, then you have to consider smaller value. So this is very important. So here number is larger than product, so you have to consider the larger value of 2 and 8. So 8, as 8 is larger, so I'll take 8. So 78 is the square root of this number 6084. Now let us see another example, 17956. So you divide this again into two parts, 56 and 179. As the number is ending with 6 again, 6 in its units place, square root will end either with 4 or 6. So it is either 4 or 6. And 179 lies between 13 square 169 and 14 square 196. In between that 179 lies. So you have to consider the smaller value again. It is 13. So the last digit again we'll make the comparison here. So 13 into 13 plus 1, this is the product, and 179, we have to compare both of this. This is number. So 13 into 13 plus 1, 13 into 14, that is 182. 182 and 179. Here product is greater than number. So when product is greater than number, you have to consider the smaller one. So you'll consider the smaller one, that is 4. So the square root of 17956 is 134. So in this way you can find the square root of any perfect square in seconds. Now let us move to a little bit complicated problem. That is, now we'll see 200704. We'll go by the same method again. So divide it into two parts. So the number is ending with 4. So it must be either 2 or 8. Now 2007. We know square still 30 only. That is 30 square is 900. So 2007 is bigger than 900. So how do we find that? In this case, we'll make a small mathematical operation. Now we will divide this number by using a small perfect square like 4 or 9. By doing so, see, for example, now we will divide it by using 4. So if you divide by 4, you will automatically bring the 2 outside. That is, square root of 4 is 2, and divide by 4. That means we will get 2 into square root of 50176. So both are equal by using mathematical operation. Now if we find the square root of this number and multiply it with 2, we'll get the square root of this number. So we'll find the square root of 50176. 50176. Again divided into two parts. It is ending with 6 again. So it is 4 or 6 as the units place, and 501. It lies between 501 lies between 22 square and 23 square. So we'll consider the least value, that is 22, and we have to decide again which is 4 or 6 will occupy its units place. So we'll make the comparison again. The number is 501 and the product is 22 into 23. 22 into 23 is 506, and this is 501. Here the number is smaller than the product. When number is smaller than product, you have to consider the smaller value. So it is 224. Now the square root of 50176 is 224. In order to find this number, we have to square root of this number, we need to multiply it with 2. So 2 into 224 equal to 448. So this is by using small mathematical operation, you can find square roots of bigger and bigger numbers also. But there is a small drawback to this method. Now let us go back to the first example, 6084. So I'll take a number number like 6094 again. So by going by the same method, so the number is ending with 4. So it must be unit space must be either 2 or 8. So again, when we make the comparison, 60 is greater than 56. That is, now number is greater than the product. So again it will come back as 78. But this is absolutely wrong. So this method can be applied only when you know that when the given number is a perfect square. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.